What's up, YouTube fam? Got another video about a TV. This time it is the 85-inch X95L Mini LED. As we all know, this specific model, X95L, is only available in 85-inch size in the US. It has been highly praised and acclaimed. Everyone's loved it. Not too many negative reviews. I had the A95L, but I returned it. The size just wasn't what I needed for the long term. I mean, it was a great TV. It was everything everybody says it is and hoped for. It's an excellent TV, but I just know that for the long term, I couldn't get over the 77-inch size. I originally wanted an 85-inch TV. So the best TV I could get in this 80-plus size is the X95L. The 83-inch OLEDs, the Sony one specifically, the A80L is the only 83-inch OLED you could get currently. It's just too dim for my liking. It's not bright enough at all. And plus, you know, I'm a true LED guy. I like the pure brightness, my whites to look really white. You know, I like the natural filmic look of an LED. OLEDs tend to look, you know, processed or AI generated, or it doesn't look natural or real. LEDs look more filmic. OLEDs are like super sharp and it looks like, you know, highly processed or almost AI generated to my eyes. So I returned the A95L, excellent TV, but I needed something bigger, and this is the best I could get in 80+ inch size. So, as you can see here, doing this by myself as usual with my lowly iPhone camera, one-handed. So it's going to be shaky, jumpy, all that stuff. These are the legs. I returned the A95L, 77-inch, with no issues, back to Best Buy. And I purchased this model, the X95L, directly from Sony, because not a lot of stores carry this model. You can only really get it, the only big box store that you can get it from right now is Amazon, really. And Amazon rarely has it in stock, shipped and sold from Amazon. It's usually shipped and sold by a smaller store, one of these independent stores that sells on Amazon. But you got to keep checking if you want to get it shipped and sold by Amazon, which is what I would prefer. But I bought this directly from Sony Direct because on Sony Direct, Sony Online, electronic store, you can apply your veterans discount. I did not know that. So when you go to Sony Store Online and you make any purchase, TV, headphones, cell phone, PlayStation, they have the Real ID verification where you can apply your veterans credit, and I will take it. And I took advantage of that. Got about almost $250 off because I am a U.S. Army veteran. Anyway, it says 3 people set up. You know what I'm gonna do? Setting it up by myself, unfortunately. We'll see how it goes. Manual, screws, has the remote. This remote isn't backlit like the A95L's remote. A95L remote is backlit, metallic. This one is matte black and it's not backlit. Same button layout. I prefer the A95L remote because it's backlit. So I currently still have an A95L remote. Which is the metallic and backlit remote. Same button layout. while the X95L is just matte black, not backlit. Still a good remote. Alrighty. Here we have back plates. And that's it for the top. Alright, so as usual, I'm gonna cut the video, lift this thing up, get the top off, and then continue. Alright, so I took the styrofoam off the top. This is how it's packaged inside. Protected pretty well. Has these pieces here up against the front of the screen. Styrofoam. And it has these two pieces on top. Protect the top of the TV. Let me lift this up off of here. Alrighty, the box top is off. Styrofoam, pretty well packaged. Back of the TV lips. No cracks, no damage to the back. Things out again. Front cardboard is intact. Nothing banged it, nothing went through it, luckily. I have the true moment of truth when I remove the cardboard. So as usual, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this styrofoam piece here, pull it out to the side, put one leg on, then I'll remove this styrofoam piece on this side, take the leg, put the leg on, and then legs will be attached while leaving it on the middle styrofoam piece. And then I will attempt to lift it up right here, 22 inches up onto the TV stand. So it's right here. So I just have to put the legs on each side. Then I'll squat down, use my man strength, pick this 118-pound TV up, walk it a couple feet back, and lay it on the stand. Is it doable? I have no choice because the wife's not gonna help me. She's mad I exchanged the TV once again, but I have issues. Anyway, I should be able to do it. This TV weighs exactly 11 pounds less than the Z9K I had, which I also lifted up myself. So I should be able to do it with this one as well. So let me get the feet on right now. Then I'll come back when I get it up on the stand and take the cardboard off the front with you guys at the same time, so you can both see if there's any damage. Then I'll turn it on. We'll go through the little setup process, and I'll give you my impressions on how this is compared to the A95L that just left my house yesterday. One quick thing I wanted to point out really quickly that I've noticed with the A95L as well as now with the X95L, the power cords are now attached to the TV. The power cords on the Sony TVs are usually removable, but it seems this year Sony has changed that. On the A95L, the power cord is attached, as well as here on the X95L it's attached, and the power cord is not removable. So you guys that like to buy your own power cords or switch out power cords, it is no longer removable on Sony TVs. Well, I can't say Sony TVs, but on the 2023 A95L, X95L model, the power cords are not removable. Here's the HDMI inputs. Everything is on the right-hand side of the TV, forward-facing. Nothing in the middle. Last year's models, there was 2 HDMI ports and some other things over here, and the rest was down here. But now for 2023 on the A95L as well as the X95L, everything is on the right side. So everything will be dominantly on the right side. So however your setup is, where your plugs are, will have to change because everything has to reach the far right side of this 85-inch TV. And this model was built November 2023. Today is December 1st, so this was built just last month. Probably a couple weeks ago it was completed. As soon as it came in stock on Sony, I kept refreshing the page. So they got 5 in stock. I purchased it, and they shipped it out. Now they're out of stock again. So I believe they get like about maybe 20 of these a month on the Sony website, if that. Just a quick little feet thing before I pop the stand on. It's like just to show you guys the actual legs, it's like a 2-tone. This one is like a gunmetal gray, and the back piece is black. You can see that. This is like a stainless steel, a gunmetal gray in the front, while the back piece is black. Just wanted to show you guys that for those of you who are interested. These are the legs for the stand. And as you can see, it's going to be too big for my stand. It'll stay on. It'll be fine. But, you know, pushing it to the limit where the back is going to be hanging off. But it'll have to do because I paid a couple $1,000 for this real wood low profile TV stand from West Elm. And I will not be purchasing a new one just so I could gain an inch or two. The TV will be fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me if I'm a little out of breath, but I just finished putting this TV up here by myself. Wasn't too bad. Just had to lift it up from the middle of the floor and put it up on a stand, fully out the box. Now this is the space that I was trying to fill. The 77-inch A95L was there. It just didn't give me that cinematic feeling. This is an 85-inch TV. It fits perfect on the stand width-wise, you know, from end to end. It's the perfect fit. The stand is 22 inches in height, which is the perfect height. 22, or was it 18? I'm not sure, 18 or 22. And sometimes we sit here, you know, watch the movie for a cinematic feeling. Sometimes we're at the dinner table eating, and we're really far from at the dinner table. We're like almost 20 feet back, you know. Sometimes we're in the kitchen, cooking. You want to look at TV while you're in the kitchen, have a nice sight line. So that's why I, you know, needed the 85 inches. Didn't need, but want, should I say. And I think it's the perfect size, personally. One thing I need to do is like paint this back wall a dark color, maybe like a blue color, like the window blind, like the window drapes right here, or maybe dark gray, even black, just to black out the background. Anyway, this is it up on the stand. It's a little overhang in the back. Unfortunately, I wish there was no overhang at all, but what can you do? Some people get a separate piece of wood and would put it down, have the wood overhanging it, but I don't think that looks good. So I'll just do with what I got. Now it's time to take this off, make sure there's no damage to the front done by me or the delivery people. We'll see. Sorry if this is giving you a headache. Some of you probably watched a few of my videos that I put on YouTube. I just put random stuff. I'm not a YouTuber. I started out putting random videos about my Dodge Charger Scat Pack. Then I got a Grand Cherokee SRT, doing videos about that. Then I got a Trackhawk, did a couple of videos about the Durango SRT, my Tesla, TVs, video about my guns. I think I got two videos about my guns. Did I do a video about my shotgun? I think I did. I have a 10mm. I didn't do a video for that. I think I did a video for my shotgun. Did a video for my 357 7-shot Magnum. Then I did some TV videos. Probably like, why are you buying so many TVs? Why you can't stay with one TV? Well, my ultimate goal when I first moved to this house, was to get an 85-inch TV. The one that I purchased wasn't really what I wanted, which was the 83-inch A90J. It was good. It was just dim. I wasn't really a fan of OLED. That was my first real OLED TV, was the 83-inch A90J. It was good while it lasted. I really wasn't, it was very dim. And it seemed like it started to get dimmer with time. Especially the ABL was constantly kicking in, watching a movie, and then dark scenes would just turn super dark. Couldn't see nothing. And you see how much light is in here? Then I have these blinds. I have this deck doorway right here. And my wife likes to watch TV with the lights on. When we have company over, all the lights are on. Have my kids, they like the lights on. So the A90J wasn't working out. So I moved to the 85-inch Z9K. For the price, I thought it was underperforming. It was very expensive. So for the meantime, I said, let me wait till 2023. I exchanged the 85-inch Z9K for the 75-inch, which was $3,000 less. Big difference. $3,000 back in my pocket. So let me wait till 2023. They announced the A95L. I was like, oh, that might be crazy. Let me wait for that. Try the A95L out. It is a great TV. Exceptional. But once again, OLED, still too dim for my use. Then they announced this 85-inch size only X95L. And it's been getting crazy reviews. A lot of good acclaim. So I said, let me settle on this. Screen is glossy. It's my phone. Sorry about that. Glossy screen. No damage. see. Is it straight? Is it even? I like the matte, gunmetal or black metallic frame. Got some smudges. Yeah, some smudges here. That should come out. Yeah, that'll come out. Got some smudges there. This thing is like a mirror. Got some smudges here. That'll come out with some wiping. And that's about it. Got some smudges and no serious damage. Sony doesn't put screen protection film on an actual screen. They don't do that. They've never done it. I'm surprised. Usually, you know, the new TVs, the new Sonys, they have that little sticker here. It'll let you know it's 2023 Bravia XR, blah, 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 and all the features. This TV doesn't have that on there. Guess they're not doing that for the X95L. Energy guide, doesn't matter to me. I'll turn off all the energy saving stuff. I'm not compromising my picture to save a few bucks on the electric bill. I will be fine. Need to get this last piece of tape off from back here. Anyway, I'm gonna undo the plug her in, plug in all my accessories, and fire her up after I take off these two pieces of tape at the bottom that's nagging me. But yeah, there she blows. 85-inch X95L. So I got it all set up. Always agree to Sony Smart TV services. That's how your apps work. And then I agree to product improvements. But program recommendations, I don't need that. And I'm not sharing my TV data for advertisements. But always agree to smart services so your apps could work properly. And product improvements so they could make the TV better. Send back analytics. No voice recognition. I have that turned off. Power saving. See how power saving dims your screen? It's a big difference. Always turn power saver off. Now I'm gonna set up my inputs. Okay, so I'm setting up my HDMI inputs. I put the cable box on HDMI 1. Of course, my cable box is already set to, you know what, Disney Junior, Bluey. I'm telling you, man, you have kids that take over your life. Take it over. Anyway, It's a blessing. Have as many kids as you can. Populate the earth. All right, program guide, no. Okay, next. This is my HTA9. The PS5 is plugged in, it's already auto configured. Just want to confirm it. Yes, I will be using it as a center speaker.
Sound from picture reality. Sound from picture reality.
Now the camera exposure is making it look like there's some type of blooming or blurring around the letters or whatever. That's not the case in person. That's just the camera exposure. Once again, I'm just using a regular old iPhone camera. I'm no professional YouTuber, so I don't edit, cut out. I just record my camera and upload. That is the Apple TV, so I need to turn on the Apple TV. So hold on one second. Okay, I turned on the Apple TV. I'll say it's a player. Apple TV is asking to set up Dolby Vision. We won't do that now. We'll do that later because that jacks up your setup. Since we already set this up, it asks you to do it again because it recognizes the cable box as two things. All right, and everything's all set up. Register this on my Google account, and we'll be good to go.